It's a long time since we've posted anything on Men's Shed, and the reason is this is the 2nd of November. We've not been doing anything for months, and that is really because we have been waiting for the Scout solicitors to decide whether they can play. And now you can see one of the things we've done is to take out all this hedge. It was all overgrown, and this is about 3 weeks into the project now. So we have got all this here, and we have got all this here. This is all the sycamores down, and at the moment, if we look across here, we're busy grinding all the wood down to a pulp. So one of the jobs that's now been finished is that we have got all this stuff down, and Barry's busy there beating the living daylights out of the wood grinder. We're getting it all down to some pulp so that we can get it off the site. So yeah, he's bringing up its wind at the moment, but you can see we've got a bit of a jam in there. We've been a bit too enthusiastic with the wood here, but that's going along quite nicely. In the meantime, we've had the builders. There's some hole in the wall here, and you can see one of the bricks there being done up, and that's all been done. And moving down here, you can see also that we've had all these bricked up. And if we go into the hall here where we're actually working now, in the kitchen, all the wall here has now been made good. So that will mean that we are pretty well watertight in here. We're thinking of opening up the kitchen by taking this wall down here and opening that area up, and then we want to completely refurbish the kitchen, and this will open up onto here, which will be fine. It's not going to be a big working kitchen or anything like that. It's going to be making cups of tea and things like that. So there are a number of things that we're hoping to do in the near future. The hall needs a paint, and we did have a painter come to have a look at this, but as it happens, it's very high, and he decided that that probably wasn't for him. So we're going to have to contract that. We've got some volunteers already. They're going to paint the walls for us, and I think we could paint the floors ourselves. Actually, it's just a matter of clearing the floors, getting a big roller and giving it some really good floor paint to go on here. So we're gradually going to tidy this up. As you can see, the lighting in here is still a bit dodgy, so these are all coming down, and I think we've got a quote for 250 quid to put it all LED, which will be far more user friendly in any case. So over the winter we're hoping to do a lot here. Outside we've done some weed killing again, and we're hoping to knock back a lot of that, and we're expecting a tree surgeon this morning because we can't possibly cope with some of the big trees. It would actually be very dangerous. Work is still going on at the trees at the moment, and as you see, we're trying to cut them down, but the problem that we'll face now is that this fence isn't quite as secure as it was. So where the gate is here, Richard's thinking of putting a bee hotel up, and that will be a brick structure which will make that gate secure. This is Mark. He's one of the trustees and the treasurers, and as you can see, hiding his face behind the ladder, is Richard, who seems to live here, and he's been doing the painting of the gates. We've taken the barbed wire off here. It's a health and safety thing, and we have to replace it with something that will deter people. What else is going on, Mark?
Well, I've literally just spoken to a neighbour who happened to be wandering past, and told him what we were doing, and he used the same word everybody else is using for the Men's Shed. It's the potential of it, what we can do in the local area and in Stockton as a whole. We're really happy to have got this site. a bit of hard work, but once it's up and running, it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
We're trying to be good neighbours. We're doing lots of sound insulation and stuff like that is all planned, so we're not too much of a menace. We've cleared the car park, so we're not going to have lots of cars parked in the street, because we don't want to be bad neighbours.
Yeah.
But we want to be a benefit to the people who live around us and the people who live in Stockton, and we think we're going a long way towards that. If you've got any ideas, let us know.
And it's amazing actually how many things we've been offered, and Richard, we've had a lot of neighbours engaging with us, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're happy to see us here.
Yeah, and I believe you're chatting up a woman who's got a fridge.
Absolutely.
So we can make tea and things like that, and start to make it a bit more hospitable, because it would be nice if people were walking past. Yeah, you want tea and a biscuit while we're here? Just have a sit and chat with us, and that would be good. But it's coming along fast, but it's just a long time since we put anything up on the site, and I wanted to show you that we did really mean business. It was just the legal hold-ups that were stopping us.